The heavens churned with turbulent clouds, thunder cracking in the distance as two of the mightiest gods in existence prepared to meet in a battle that would echo across realms. Olympus had challenged Asgard, and Thor, the god of thunder, stood at the nexus of cosmic fate, facing Hercules, the Prince of Power. It had begun with a challenge, simple and primal. Hercules, prideful and mighty, had proclaimed himself the strongest being in all the realms. His declarations reached the halls of Asgard, where Thor, protector of the 9 realms and wielder of Mjolnir, could not let such a claim go unanswered. In the realm of Muspelheim, scorched and neutral territory for gods who warred beyond mortal sight, the battleground was chosen. Fire raged in the sky, lava rivers coursed around craggy cliffs, and ash rained like snow. It was fitting, a place where titans could clash without mercy or consequence. Thor arrived first, Mjolnir in hand, lightning rippling from his eyes. Hercules stepped into view moments later, his muscular form radiant, his lion skin cloak slung behind him like a banner. He grinned with confidence, eyes full of defiance. "Thor," Hercules said, flexing, "let us put to rest the question of who among us is truly the mightiest." Thor lifted Mjolnir. "So be it, son of Zeus, but understand, this battle will not be for pride alone. Should you fall, it shall be as a warrior who dared to challenge the storm." Their fists collided with an impact that shattered the surrounding ground, sending shockwaves into the lava rivers and collapsing nearby cliffs. The battle had begun. Thor swung Mjolnir in a broad arc, forcing Hercules to dodge with preternatural speed. The Olympian countered with a leaping punch, catching Thor in the chest and sending him crashing through a volcanic ridge. Thor rose with a snarl, eyes glowing. Lightning erupted. Hercules braced as the heavens opened, a thunderbolt hammering into his chest and sending him skidding backward across molten rock. He grunted, smoke rising from his body, and laughed. That tickled. Thor flew at him, hammer first. The two collided mid-air with enough force to crack the earth below them. Hercules caught Mjolnir in both hands, straining against the mystical weapon. Thor roared and unleashed a burst of god force, hurling Hercules through a wall of magma. Hercules emerged moments later, clothes scorched, bleeding but grinning. He grabbed a jagged boulder the size of a house and hurled it with terrifying speed. Thor batted it aside with Mjolnir and retaliated with a lightning-infused uppercut, launching Hercules into the sky. The Olympian crashed down with a thunderous slam, creating a crater that swallowed half a mountain. But he rose. "Is that all the might of Asgard can offer?" Hercules taunted. Thor scowled. "You tempt the storm, Hercules. Let me show you its fury." Storm clouds spiraled above. Thor raised Mjolnir and called upon the full wrath of the skies. A celestial bolt descended, thousands of times brighter than sunlight, and struck Hercules' dead center. The ground beneath him disintegrated. When the light faded, Hercules stood, bloodied, burned, but not broken. He charged. They met in the center of the battlefield, fists flying, each punch cracking the air like cannon fire. Hercules tackled Thor, slamming him into the dirt, pounding fists into his face. Thor caught his arm, twisted, and flipped the Olympian over, crushing him beneath a seismic thunderclap. Both gods were bleeding now, bruised, panting, but relentless. Those battles surged into the skies. They tore through storm clouds, their silhouettes etched in lightning. Hercules tried to grapple, but Thor twisted in midair and brought Mjolnir down on his head, sending him spiraling. Hercules recovered, using the momentum to slam into Thor and carry him down into a molten lake. Lava erupted in all directions. As they crashed, Thor emerged first, armor melted in places, but eyes ablaze with power. He extended his hand and summoned Mjolnir again. Hercules followed, roaring, and punched Thor square in the jaw, cracking bone. Thor retaliated by hurling Mjolnir with such force it shattered the Olympian's shoulder. Still, Hercules stood. They clashed again, slower now, every strike taking a toll. Their blows were less theatrical, more brutal. Flesh against flesh, God against God. Thor ducked a wild punch, drove his knee into Hercules' gut, and then used Mjolnir to hammer him into the ground. Hercules caught Thor's leg and twisted, flipping him into a wall of obsidian. It was clear both gods were nearing their limits. Thor knelt, channeling lightning into himself, his veins glowing with divine current. Hercules, now breathing heavily, planted his feet and roared, drawing on the raw power of Olympus. Then they charged one last time. The resulting impact leveled the mountain range. For miles, the land lay shattered. In the silence that followed, only one figure stood. Thor, bruised, cracked, and barely conscious, leaned on Mjolnir. Hercules lay motionless, defeated but not broken, his pride intact even in loss. Thor walked to him and extended a hand. "You fought with honor. You are strong, Hercules, but today the storm prevails." Hercules grinned weakly. "You fight well, Thunderer. Next time I win." Thor chuckled. "Then let there be a next time." And so, the battle between gods ended, not in hatred but in respect. The realms trembled, tales would be told, and the might of Thor was once again etched in the annals of legend.